Okay, so hi YouTube, it's cralisavictoria. I was actually just about to break it down, not go to bed because I have a lot of goals and things to work on. I was gonna go take a shower, refresh my mind, take off my makeup, and sometimes taking a fresh shower wakes you up. So it gives you, I don't know, I feel rejuvenated when I get out the shower and I need to work on things. Like right now I'm a little bit tired, but I don't want to go to sleep because I haven't met my goals for the day. So I still know that I need to be up at least 30 more minutes to an hour at the least. So I was like, before I take off my makeup, before I take a shower, before I do all that stuff, I'm gonna actually go ahead and I'm gonna make a video. And prior to this video, I literally just had my earrings on. I was decent. However, I decided that I wanted to share a couple tips and tricks with you guys. I am completely OCD when it comes down to my goals. I write my goals out so much. I check my credit score and write my goals out more than I probably check my text messages and my phone calls and my voicemails. So if you can imagine, on a regular basis, we check all of those things. Imagine being so OCD about your goals and your credit score and all that stuff that you're constantly checking to see if anything is updated, see if you need to do anything. So it's just the mindset of just being successful. We are able to get anything we want. We can get anything that we deserve if we just work for it. And it's not rocket science, rocket science or anything like that. To be successful, when I say entrepreneurship and things like that, people put too many or too much emphasis on terminology, jargon, entrepreneurship, a lot of these business owners, things like this. And it's it is not as difficult as people are making it. And when I say difficult, I'm talking about to get started. Where your business go, how your business grows, what your business is doing is up to you. Initially, for a good business or for a business in general to actually become decent, at minimum, a lot of times it takes about 2 years for a startup company to begin to start to see success. Now, I'm not saying that some people don't start their business and they just automatically successful, but what I am saying is it takes time. You're not going to be able to establish a business today and tomorrow, you're through the roof. Now, granted, some people are able to do that. Some people, and sometimes it's not even by planning. It's sometimes just being active and getting into the groove of doing something. And you never know how that business takes off. You don't know what the demand is for that business. You don't know how many people have been waiting for something like that to launch. So it's that thing of you have to step out and you have to do things. You can't keep talking about them. You have to do it. And I continue to say, I said this in one of my recent videos, I write quotes every day. I write or read motivational quotes every day. I listen to audio tapes, I read books, things like that. Today I went to a bookstore. I was able to get 5 books for under $45, maybe $40. I got 5 books and they all have to do with success. They all have to do with business and entrepreneurship because that is what I am interested in. That is what feeds my mind. I'm more so of one of those women who are interested in business. You have the girls who are just I'm into my man and I'm into my little 9 to 5 and stuff like that. And I say it in that voice, but basically what I'm saying is these people are just, content with the everyday. I'm somebody who thinks outside of the box, somebody who, being in a 9 to 5, I feel trapped. I want to scream. On my lunch breaks, I want to cry. I probably broke down a million times just because I feel trapped. And I knew, since I was younger that I was going to be an entrepreneur. I was going to be successful. I had so many endeavors that I wanted to pursue. And it wasn't until I got older and I started getting the jobs that I really want. My background's in criminal justice. I have a minor in sociology. I have a bachelor's in criminal justice, and I'm working on the MBA, which I should be done in a semester. And these are, fields that have very, very great jobs. I've done working in the law firm as, working specifically with real estate and stuff like that for people whose homes were going into foreclosure. So paralegal type. I've done investigative analyst. I've done, like things within my field. I've been in internships in the courthouse and things like that, and been able to see how my field really works. And I like it. I love it. I do. But not enough to where I feel like I want to be trapped in a 9-to-5 for the rest of my life. Now, granted, I met women. I met someone who I used to work with in a fashion store. And I loved to be in this store, even though this store did not pay me anywhere near my worth. I loved being there because I loved fashion. So it was just something on the side that I did. But I remember, we would speak amongst each other, and we literally had a coworker who said, I literally just want to have my children. I want to have a husband. I want to have a family. And that is all I want. I want to work a 9-to-5. And that is okay. I'm not knocking her because that's what she wants to do. I think that it's great that she actually has a plan, but not everybody's meant for that. I don't want to just have kids, work a regular 9-to-5, be an at-home mom, don't have to work. Like, if my husband, or if I ever get married and my husband says, honey, you do not have to work, sweetie, thank you. I appreciate that. But the inside of me, I'm going to work because I've always been someone who hustled, and I can't sit around. I can't lay around. I don't care if the circumstances allow me to do so. I have to be active. I have to, continue to build, and I have to continue to create my legacy. So for me, I would be somebody who still want to get out there and do what I have to do, and just make a difference. So guys, I want to encourage you, if you really, truly want to be successful, it's more than just saying it. It's acting, it's doing it. What do you do in your spare time? I read books, literally. I look for strategies and on how to become more successful. Whatever I'm doing, I might, research more about my field, study statistics, literally like a quote a day. The quote for yesterday was, I haven't failed. I just found 10,000 ways that wouldn't work. And that was by Thomas Edison. And today, planning to prepare is preparing to fail. That's a quote that sticks in my head today. I also like, one of the biggest risks one could ever take is not taking one. Or just because you're doing a lot more doesn't mean you're getting a lot done. Denzel Washington. There are so many motivating quotes and people that we have in our lives. And if we sit here and we think, oh, I don't have it, pity me, and we cry and we whine, we will never be successful. I know a lot of times in our communities, we say, missing a parent, whether it be a mother or father or someone in your life that's like a crucial part of your life. We say, oh, I didn't have that growing up. And we make excuses and we justify why we're not successful because we didn't have those things. Now, granted, it might hurt to not have those things. It might hurt to not have those people. You might have wished that you had your dad. You might have wished you had your mom. But what I can tell you is there's no excuse. There's no excuse because there are a world full of men, a world full of women. If you don't have something, if you don't have a resource, that resource is still available to you. You just have to reach out and find it. Imagine where we would be if we made excuses for the things we didn't have. And now you think about the things you didn't have, how you went after those things and you were successful because you did. It's in that step, it's that effort that makes you who you are. If you learn to grow where you're planted, nothing can hold you back. Whether it be a state, whether it be around people that you don't want to be around, when you literally learn to grow in that space, you will be able to handle any other place in the world. And you would just, you would be able to thrive, you would be able to flourish. But the beginning step to all of that is learning to love yourself. When you learn to love yourself, identify with who you are, and be okay with who you are, you will realize that nothing else matters. And anything that comes across you in the wrong manner, or, anything, you know who you are. So you will not tolerate specific behavior, targeted stress. You wouldn't tolerate it because you know who you are. You wouldn't put up with it for anything. So guys, first, learn who you are. Stop trying to be in a relationship and you haven't even discovered who you are, haven't learned to love yourself. Then you guys stop thinking that somebody else is going to be the answer to your success. Your success is based off of you. Your only limit in your life is yourself. So go after what it is you want. Be with somebody or be amongst people who want the same thing that you want and who want what's best for you. There's going to be a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. There's going to be a lot of snakes in the grass. That's why you have to keep it cut low. Sometimes the people closest to you, who knows the ins and outs of you, are the same people who are hating on you, the same people who are praying for your downfall, and the same people who are not gonna clap for you. You have to be, you think you have to watch the people who smile in your face. You need to pay attention to the people who don't clap for you when you win. Those are going to be the people, okay, that you need to, in a room full of people who don't clap for you when you win, who sees what you're doing, who knows what you're doing, and still, they just dismiss it. And granted, you're not looking for the approval of anyone else, but you can sense and when you're being successful, and you have people who are, reluctant to here and there, oh girl, you're doing great. I tell my friends all the time, like, oh, you're doing great. Like when I talk to one of my friends, we talk about our goals, and she's like, girl, I still have to, but I'm not there. It's like, oh, it's okay. You'll get there. And they might say they're one track minded, but I'm a multitasker and I get so many things done. And I'm like, but that's my speed, and there's nothing wrong with me going my speed and you going your speed, as long as we're both going in a forward direction. We're both moving forward. So you have to surround yourself around people who are willing to push you, who are willing to encourage you, and who are willing to allow you to understand that being you is what makes them want to be around you. Being you is what's going to get you where you want to go in life. So I definitely encourage my friends. I definitely, we have, especially one of my friends, like she's a great friend, but we talk like all the time. She'll be coming from work and she'll call me, on the interstate on her way home on her long little drive, or, sometimes we'll go out, we'll do some things, and sometimes we just talk. We literally have success talks about how to become better. Granted, like entrepreneurship and things like that, and we just have really good conversations. So I would definitely say flood your life with healthy lifestyle. Even when you have people around you, you don't always have to talk about business, anything like that, but you want to make sure that you're surrounded by people who are positive. Like stress will kill you. And I say this all the time, but a sick man nor a dead man can run a business. So if you want to be successful, it is crucial that you get your health in order. It is crucial that you focus on the things that matter. Because in the end of the day, the things that don't matter are the things that stress us out, and those are the things that kill us. I learned a long time ago that life isn't designed to be stressful. Now there's some curveballs that come along, but it's not designed to stress us out or anything. So whatever it is that's stressing you out, eliminate it. If it's a coworker, eliminate him. If it's a boyfriend who means well, eliminate him. If it's somebody you're talking to, eliminate him. If it is a friend who you've been holding on to for too long that's just around you just because you guys have known each other for years, let her go. If it is, somebody in your family who always wanted to be pessimistic, or who, has something to say about everything but has nothing to show for what they have to say, let them go. The key to being successful is being able to be within a circle of people who are like-minded, knowing yourself, knowing your worth. And if this video sounds repetitive, it's because I can't express these things enough to tell you how much it means to really love yourself and to know yourself, and to literally get all that you want in this life. Nothing can hold you back. Absolutely nothing. But those thoughts, but that bad circle of people, that tells you that you can't, that little devil on your shoulder that tells you, oh, you'll never amount to anything. Break those cycles. I broke mine. And when you break those cycles, it doesn't mean that you break them and stop. You set higher goals. You go above and beyond, and you make a difference. I can't take none of the materialistic things that I have in this world with me when I die. But the one thing I can leave is a legacy. So for me, every day I'm working on that last sentence of my life. Somebody have to sum up my life in one sentence. What are they going to say? That is the sentence I work on every day. You know, somebody had to say, oh, she made a difference in a multitude's life. That means more to me than dying in vain or than leaving this world knowing that I've only worked toward personal gain. So understand what your life is meant for. Understand your purpose. Understand your passion. Understand all of that. Because when you understand life, and I mean really understand life, you understand that it's not about frustration. It's not about stress. It's not about money. It's not about power. It's not about control. It is about relationships, legacy, making a difference. And you know, like, I can't explain the excitement I get on the inside to see somebody. You know, a lot of times we see people and we're just like, oh, they're always in that situation. And granted, you might be right. But that day, that person might not, you know, that might not need to be your thought process. And for me, it's just like, you know, today, again, I see a guy, literally, hungry. He's just, you know, standing up, posted up, and have a homeless man. So what do you want from the inside? A sandwich would be nice. I haven't eaten anything all day, and I could just think my heart broke. You know, and I mean, if you feel some type of way about giving your money to people who you think might be faking it, I understand, because that's your hard-earned money. But what I did was I said, pick a sandwich. Pick a sandwich. You know, I went to get my ice and my water from the gas station, and I'm just thinking, pick a sandwich. Bring his sandwich out, never see the man again. You know? So it's that thing of, if you feel some type of way about how you distribute your funds or you distribute to other people, then maybe just help them in a way that they can't get the money. You know? I'll get you a piece of fruit, or I'll get you a sandwich, or I'll get you something to drink, you know? Pay it forward. We've all been blessed beyond measure. And even the poorest person in America is the richest person in a third world country. Snap out of the selfishness and make a difference. I challenge you guys to make a difference in one person's life this week. And you tell me, how does that feel? Because to me, it feels amazing. You know, it feels amazing to see somebody else smile when you don't know what their circumstances are. You know, when you don't know where they just came from, you don't know what they did, and you just tell somebody, I like your outfit, you look really pretty. You don't know how much those words mean to somebody who battles insecurity, who battles beauty, who battles all of these things. You do not know what these people are going through. So it's just like you. Other people walk past you, they don't know what you're going through. But I'm pretty sure if somebody walked past you and say, hey, your smile is pretty, you know, you might not have been looking for that for the day, but that might be enough to put a smile on your face. You might have hit a phony smile just because they were close in passing. And then that one thing actually makes you smile all day. Or you might tell somebody, ooh, I love your earrings, or I love your hair. And that person like hates their hair. What I'm saying, guys, is you don't know what words of encouragement or what act of kindness you can give to another that will make their day, or maybe even change their entire world. So I want to encourage you, at least one person this week, make a difference. Whether you buy them food, whether you see them and you compliment them, or you do something positive, tell me how it feels and tell me how their reactions were. So guys, thank you so much for following my channel. I didn't realize this video was going to be so long. I get onto my ranting sessions and I just want to share a lot with you guys, and I'm hoping that you guys have gained something from this video. Make sure you guys click the subscribe button. Check me out on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at cralisavictoria. And if you know anybody who can get some encouragement on lifestyle, hair, beauty, cosmetics, then make sure you follow my channel so that you guys could be informed on the latest. Make sure you click that bell so that you can be notified when I post my videos. And again, thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel, and make sure you tell somebody else about my channel. All right, guys, until next time, Have a great night, YouTube. Bye.